all up in their buildings. We're all up there working. American Patriots. So it's an open meeting. It should be open meeting legislature meeting here at the Capitol, and they closed the meeting so nobody could come in today. So Patriots showed up, want to go into the meeting to hear what's going on, the budget, and everything like that. Here in Salem, Oregon, the state capitol, and people have been met with force. First, it was the police. The police lady tried to get in through a window because the police was refusing to let people in, so she tried to get in through a side window. They started to mace her. Other Patriots started rising up, and then they came over to this door, and while she was still over there, they breached this door and were met with force. They were met with force, and altercations broke out between state troopers and Patriots. Okay, and mace was deployed on both parties. Police, mace, pepper balls were deployed. Patriots started throwing things back, started macing the police as well. Then the right team came in. The right team came in, cleared it out. They CS gassed the whole another room. After those doors, that door right there's another room inside that they completely filled with CS gas. Because the Patriots actually breached this door and pushed them back, pushed them into another room. They gassed that room, and then they went into basically almost like the chamber area, the lobby of the chambers. And yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. But again, this is.
Welcome to the live stream, Black Label Reviews family. And we're in Salem, Oregon at the Capitol. And there is a legislative session, a private session about the election. And the American people were banned from going into that meeting, and all, what has broken loose. Unfortunately, we didn't catch what has erupted, but let's see what's going on now.
These people are not going nowhere. I can tell that these people are here for the day.
Now, these are American Patriots.
There's been people who've been hit with pepper balls in the head, big eggs and bruises on their head. So, yeah. I think the best.
I see a comment there, which is the best comment. Oh boy, they just changed everything. Yeah. This is. I don't know. I don't even know. I just saw police beating an old man. So, I don't know.
So the interesting part, and here we are, mixed feelings about the boys in blue. They're doing their job. That's the thing. They're doing their job. What I mean by that is that they're obeying orders, and here's a question. Especially in a time like this, are we willing to walk away from our jobs, and our job mandates we put masks on? So what's the difference? I have to wear a mask at work.
All right, so let me give a recap of what's gone on for everybody that doesn't know. At 8 o'clock this morning, the Patriots did a flash rally in front of the Capitol, the state Capitol in Salem, Oregon, after Governor Kate Brown called an emergency session of legislature to vote on 4 different tax packages for COVID relief. Patriots went there to march against, well, not really. They wanted to go in and have their voices heard because Governor Kate Brown has been doing closed sessions due to COVID and only live streaming. So Patriots aren't able to actually get their point across. They're not able to say anything. They're not able to contest the lockdown measures that the Democratic majority legislature kept pushing out. So they showed up today to protest. They were denied entry by the Capitol Police there. They were denied entry, and we're not allowed to go in. The Capitol Police pushed back on the Patriots. The Patriots then pushed back on the police. Patriots were not acting very patriotic, in my opinion, by throwing stuff at police and yelling things at police and doing that kind of stuff at police, which I don't back. So I was being, I don't back that at all, and I was being a little bit outspoken about that, and then the police pushed and beat up two old men, and it was wrong. It was wrong. That's the only thing I can say. It's wrong. You can't deny a resident's right to be in their building. I'll say when they do something wrong. They did something wrong. They beat those two old men live on camera. I'll never back that. I still back the blue, and I still won't tolerate anyone saying shit about him. But that is wrong.
You right now are the power. You're the power in this nation. Oops. You're the power in this nation. We need to show the rest of America what needs to happen, and this is it right here, what you guys are doing. This is the bravery. This is the unity we need. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. We're going to stand strong here today. I don't care if I lose everything. I came here today knowing I have a lot to lose. But guess what? We all have a lot to lose. But if we don't stand now, we're going to lose everything. Right now.
Carrier.
But I'm telling you right now, right here, today is what could change everything in the United States. Because all of America.
Shout out to Texas Chance
they're
Girl.
watching what's happening here in
And
Oregon.
guys,
We stand together,
go over
we
and
keep
show
this
her some
unity, we keep
support.
this strong.
This is a
We
great
do not
stream.
disband.
She's sharing this
We
out.
show the rest of the
Be
nation
sure to
what needs to
subscribe
be
to her
done.
channel.
Yes,
Block Big shout out to him.
USA!
Subscribe to his channel as well.
USA! 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 USA!
And my man Chris there was saying that there's more Patriots on the way. Someone, Black Rebel, mentioned Patriot Occupy. Hey, we've seen it happen, right? We've seen Chavs. We've seen what we've
I
happened in
can tell
Portland,
you
Oregon.
guys right
Hey,
now,
if people want to come set up,
we missed it, but the police
people
came
had the
out
right to
and
be
did
in
a
there.
push.
People had the right to be
saw
into
it.
the meeting this morning, and that's what people are
They
upset about.
did a push and they literally attacked two elderly Caucasian men. Okay, they assaulted them. So all you know what is about to break loose.
And every day you take a week out of that fence. It's going to get shorter and shorter. And what happens? Before you know it, that dog is pinned against the wall. It has no voice. It has no room to move. We cannot be that dog. We cannot let them take any more leaks out of the chain of freedom and out of liberty. This right here, this is scary. You can lose so much. I mean, going to jail, having a record.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I have a lot to lose. I'm the only income in my house. But you know what? If we don't make a stand, if we don't take the risk, they're going to keep looking at us and saying, we're going to take more. You haven't given enough of your liberty, enough of your freedom. We're going to take more. We can't let them take any more. You have to come out here and you have to yell. You have to give everything you've got and show the rest of the nation, hey, we're motivated. We are motivated to get out here and do what needs to be done. I'm out here
with a lot to risk, and so are all of you. But you know what? We're here! We're here, and I am here. And I'm going to fight like I have nothing to fucking lose!
I'm actually kind of surprised that Antifa hasn't came to join today. I mean, they like chaos and,
People have died for your right to be here! People have died for your right to be here!
lose everything.
This is America! We have a constitution! They have to represent us!
The battle cat is backing up.
We have to remove
Down
this!
there is backing up.
We have laws in place to do that! Learn your constitution! Participate! Do not sit on the fence! Teach your children! We cannot be passive anymore! Learn your rights!
I'm here in support of my friend. She owns 3 restaurants and bars in Oregon, and they're all closed. If we don't do something today, many more people are going to be on the bridge, serving and trying to earn their jobs. Open it up.
So there's Main Street
Veterans!
across the
How many
street.
veterans we got out here? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. How many veterans we got? Thank you for your service. All you veterans, you sworn up to uphold and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Roger? Those police officers in there,
That's not a good word for them.
they have not fulfilled their oath. Nor has our governor. Our governor is going against the Constitution. And every single one of us out here, every single one of us veterans, are solemnly upholding our oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And we have a domestic enemy in that building right now. And over my dead body, why let this lady control my children's futures and what they're going to go into? Thank you. Every time we gather, every time we get together, a lot of people, they stand on the sidelines and they think, you know, well, I see that guy, so I'm just going to step over here.
Joey's up there.
What really
Joey
we should be
Gibson.
doing is just like a couple people out here have. Hey, you know what? Give me that bullhorn. I got something to say.
Well, you know what?
And that's America. America has something to say. So what you need to do
I took the oath
is you
twice.
need to tell people
The oath
like Casey
is,
fucking Brown,
I swear,
get out of your way
allegiance,
so you can
I
be
swear
heard.
to protect
To
and
tell
defend
these
the
corrupt
Constitution
Democrat
against all
party to
enemies,
get out of your way.
foreign
You
and
have something to say, and you
And the
will be
last
heard.
has been,
That is what right as an American. People have not died for you to have that right.
says, and follow the orders of my command.
We need you, as
These
this
guys that
progresses,
would be follow the orders of my
we
command.
do is keep motivating each other, because motivation
All right.
is the tool that we need to win this. To motivate everybody in your community.
They should
Patriotism
have been
starts in
laying
your
their
home.
weapons
It
down
starts in your
and
home with
moving
your
to the
family,
other side.
with your wife and your kids. You get up in the morning and you say, hey, you know what, honey, I'm going to
Yeah,
get better health
they should have.
than I was yesterday. You go to work, you put on your fucking boots. I don't go to work down here. Hey, I should have put on my boots and I say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do better work Thursday than I was yesterday. When I come out here and I stand with all you people, the people some of you I've never met, never seen, when I stand with you guys, I say, you know what? I'm going to be a better American the rest of my fucking life because I've done with you. Right? So when you come out here, you need to look at the people to your right and your left. And you need to look at them and say, hey, you know what? I may not know your name, But you're
Welcome, Tosh Time, to the live stream. Thanks for coming in to support Tosh.
Because you are an American, because
The
you are
police
here
did
standing
a
up for
push
your liberties and your
on
freedom.
these protesters,
I will
which
die
are
with you. I will
mostly
fight with
veterans.
you. I will lose
They came out and actually attacked them and signaled dogs. Oh, it was just crazy.
Send it home. There's a detention for months.
But they beat up two elderly Caucasians.
Today, Oregon's making a
That
stand.
is
The nation is
horrible.
fucking We're standing up, Oregon, because
With all the streamers out here,
we're the epicenter
That's
for
what's
awareness,
up.
and the nation
Patriots
is
are-
watching what Oregon does. The more we motivate, the more we stand together, the more Oregonians that are going to come out.
Oh,
and
they
stand
even
with us.
deployed pepper
The more
spray shells.
Oregonians that come out and stand with us, the more power we will bring back to Oregon, to the people of Oregon, to the families of Oregon, to the people losing their businesses, to the people losing everything in Oregon due to a fake pandemic, to a corrupt election, all these fucking bullshit scam policies that this corrupt lady is trying to do to you Oregonians. That's right. You see that man right there holding up that sign? That man right there. He has been fighting on the front lines of patriotism for years before everybody called him crazy. Everybody said, oh, this guy's a loon. This is bullshit.
Very passionate. Put it that way. Very passionate.
They said that about Alex Jones, and look at where we're at now. Look at how many people are standing here saying, damn, they were right. That wasn't a conspiracy theory. They were right.
It's a conspiracy fact.
Now they're trying to tell you that you're wrong. That you're not seeing what you see with your eyes. That you're not hearing what you hear with your ears. And that what they say isn't what they really say. It's bullshit. This right here is bullshit. What these officers out here are being forced to do, because I'm telling you, somebody is telling these guys, this is your job, you have to do it. Do you think these guys are part of our community? Do you think they want to come in here and rouse us out? I'm telling you, they don't. But we have to stand. We have to stand, because that makes the difference. If we just turn around and we go home, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Make the change. We have the power to make that change. Make the change.
I knew you were coming.
Welcome, Jimmy Baker, into the live. Jimmy, you missed it. We all missed it, but it was live, a little bit of everywhere. And let me tell you, it was a hot mess going on in the state capitol with the police and these veterans. The police treated them like they were from the street somewhere.
I'm at the entrance to the merch store. You got some with you? Brother, I got cash money. You don't like my cash money?
I like cash money.
Hey, you guys, everybody listen up.
Take that off.
Take it off.
You guys, as many people as came down here today, we need a whole lot more the next time that we come. So everybody here needs to tell at least 10 people that it is imperative the next time we have one of these that they come down. I am very proud of everybody that showed up today. We accomplished two very important things today. One, we put the fear of God in the citizens of our state into these people. They know we're not messing around anymore. Okay? Number two, we shamed the traitorous law enforcement officers that kept us out of our house. They made their choice today. What happens next is on them. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, so I just want to, there's some people watching right now, and I want to call them out. To Huck's Army, to the GPM Army out there, to the Shane Browning family out there, and your guys' followers. Keep watching. Stay tuned, because Oregon will lead the way. We got you. But we need your help. We need every patriot from across the nation to make their way to Oregon. If you make your way to Oregon, we will make our way to your home city. Make your way to Oregon, and we will make our way to your home.
Welcome
We will travel
incognito to the
across
live.
the U.S.
Welcome in
We will
incognito.
sweep this nation with the power of the
Very
people.
true.
We the people. We can sweep this nation. So all you people out there watching, stand by. Be ready. Come to Oregon and help us stand, and we will come to your home and we will help you stand.
Chris Him Who. Chris Him Who. Yeah. We'll talk. We will come to you. Oh, look at this little hunk over here. How you doing? Good. You all right?
I woke up really early this morning.
Oh, really early? I was actually late.
They got me with the Thompson balls. Thompson powder balls. You got it? That's the idea, is to not get hit, right? So we're going on the 6th?
Yeah. Already got my stuff.
Y'all ready? I don't think so. Why not? I don't know.
Hey. Tyler.
Buttons.
Oh, sweet. We got our own occupied zone.
Occupies. Oh, boy. Here we go. Occupy zone. All right. Well, hey, why not?
We have to play public property and they just think I'm a private. We already own it.
There's a lot of patriots on their way.
I'm putting together a delegation to go inside. If I get permission from the Senate and the House,
Yeah.
I want level-headed people in there representing our side of things. Will you go?
Yeah. Me and Terry need to it's right in the gray and black. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let her know if I'm visiting.
You guys, do you have his contact?
Yeah.
You have her contact? Okay, everybody kind of stay close, engage with each other.
I'm going to be screaming. So people are trying to occupy. I'm working on trying to get it. I'm working on trying to get in. People are working on trying to get me in.
Yeah. That's why I'm pressing out.
Discovery of the good and the guidance of life. Your own damn motto. Your own damn motto.
Son bumped this one.
It's like, either that or
They have cameras set up inside to watch the front entrance.
Just free our forces.
But yeah, they fucking deploy
Yeah, you see that dog right there covering that up? That's what they want to do to the American people. They want to cover you up. They want to cover up your freedom. They want to cover up your liberty. That's what that is.
Here, brother.
We will never stop fighting for our country.
Some people are talking about doing a Patriots Occupy. That's what some people are talking about, doing a Patriot Occupy.
Can I ask you a couple questions? No, you must come stand with me now. So, what's your name? I'm Jake. Behind the scenes, I have like live streaming. Mostly what I do is
All right. Rumors are they're gearing up again.
awesome speech. Thank you. Are you with like a certain group?
Now we're getting word that the police may be coming out to do another push. So let's see if they get to this time.
Eddie, that front line.
Look at this. They covered up a statue, guys. What are they trying to cover up?
You saw that fucking lantern is inside, damn it. This is your country. They cannot run you out. These are your streets. You pay the taxes for them. This is your country. You're the power in this nation. They cannot rightfully come in here and push you out. This is not an unlawful.
So here's what's going on. I mean,
of American patriots.
the Patriots are now. It seems like the Patriots are now almost like going against the police. I don't know if I want to say that they're going against the police, but they're going against the government, and they're trying to get to the government. They're trying to get to the powers that be, but the police are in the way. So then the police become the enemy of the people as well, which Antifa should be thrilled about. BLM should be, hey, we're coming down to join you, but whatever. It's probably because it has to do with freedom, so that they're not coming down. But
Hey, I really appreciate you and your platform, brother, and what you do.
Thank you.
Motivating people to get out here. That's what we need most.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Chris. Where can people hear you at? Because a lot of people was asking, who is he? So if you want to say who you are.
Dude, I'm just a patriot. I'm just a hardworking patriot. I do have a little bit of a platform that I try to use to motivate people.
Right.
To motivate.
I got it. Go ahead.
Does that not motivate you? Because that tarp right there is covering up a statue for going for American people. That's what they're trying to do to America. They're trying to put a tarp over your mouth, over your freedom and liberty. And it doesn't matter who I am. It matters who you are. That's what matters. Who are you? What do you believe in? What do you stand up for? What are you willing to fight for? Hey, and another thing, you cop seekers out there, you have a fucking responsibility. This ain't about clout. This ain't about look at me, look at me. This is about motivating people. It's not about you. It's about us. And if you're not in it for that, if you're not in it for us, get the fuck out of the way so somebody else can step forward and do their job.
Right on.
I know you don't like language.
You're good, man. You're good. So they got that one down.
We shall be the frontiers. We will be the new frontier.
They got that one down.
Hey, if you guys keep standing the way we are today, we're going to wake up the rest of the nation. In New York, Long Island right now, there's a man that goes by the unfiltered conservative. The unfiltered conservative. If you don't know who he is after today, I want you to know who he is because he has bullhorned Hillary Clinton's house twice. He has stood on the front lines of D.C. and everywhere else. This is what it's about. This right here. This is your freedom. This is the power of the people. This is the power of America. This is your country. You have fought and paid for it in blood. Your ancestors, the people that come before you, have fought and paid for your freedom, your liberty in blood. USA! 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 From DC to Poland, everywhere I live, I hear people say, these streets, we all got our streets. But let me ask you something.
Wow.
Whose nation is this? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Make them hear you all the way to DC. That's right, this is your nation.
So they're staging down the street. There's more. They're going to come back in here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the donations, and if you'd like to donate, support. Obviously, I get out there. I'm traveling, getting you guys footage. PayPal me, the BC Preacher, Cash App, the BC Preacher, or Venmo, the BC Preacher. Also, check out the store, the bcpreacher.com, so www.bcpreacher.com. I wasn't able to go on YouTube today because I got here, and I just had to press start. I didn't even really have time to set up. I should have, but I didn't have time to set up, so I apologize for not getting out on YouTube as well. I don't know what they're planning on doing right here. But even an older man's out here.
Shout out to the DC Preacher for sharing the BLR family. Here we go.
They're talking about doing an Occupy, so we'll see if they actually do Occupy.
And subscribe to his
People
channel.
bring their tents and sleep, and
you know, we've already got some barricades here. We can get a supply run, get some food and water.
they're talking about people staying overnight and sleeping, and so they're not trying to destroy nothing. You see that they're not trying to destroy nothing. If this was Antifa, there'd probably be a fire set right now in the dumpster. They're even saying, "Be careful of the wall." So, not trying to really destroy a bunch of stuff. They're trying to get in to hear the meetings this morning. That should be for the public to hear and listen to. That the police, the state police, the troopers, city police, were blocking the entrances and doorways. They are. I like that. Yeah. So, right. You got the information?
No, I don't think she's gotten anything.
Oh, but you guys exchanged. Oh. So down the way, you can see down there. I'm gonna walk down that way. And you'll see what's going on.
And that's what pissed me off. Like, when I knew he was here.
Picture the dam.
Yeah. People starting to block people trying to block the they're blocking this from coming down the street. There's two of them. It's Riot Squad, Battle Cat. They're standing in front. So they're preparing. There was only one of these a little while ago. Now there's two. They don't even bring these things out in a metropolitan city as busy as Portland.
This is America. You cannot tell us to leave. This is our house. We have rights.
They don't even bring this out in Portland. Look, and there's two of them. There's guys inside. I've seen how it works. The doors back up. Please come out. Another one down here, which looks even bigger. So this is interesting. Police are staged up. State police.
and I got my employees here as well. Sure. They want a paycheck. Yeah. They got kids. What are we supposed to do? We can't go in and talk to our elected officials.
Yeah. And we'll check if you'd like to get in. But the problem
I would love to get in.
everybody tried to violently break through the doors. It just passed cops.
I saw it live. I saw part of it live.
And that's why we're here.
So now, how were people supposed to get in?
Yeah.
How was it? Were the doors going to be open for people to come in?
Yes, there can be a plan to let people in if OSP allows it.
If who allows it?
If the state police allow it. But right now,
Isn't it supposed to be open during any?
I don't control the Capitol. I'm
Who
the
does?
Salem police officer. You can call OSP if you want more questions about that.
Okay.
But understand, any kind of violent action towards the cops, and we're not going to allow people to push past us. So it's just that simple.
So, I mean, if the cops weren't there, there would have been.
Okay, so but I think hold on. I think the OSP I think was stopping from initially letting people in the doors. So do you know why that was going on? If we were allowed to go in?
Just give them a call if you have questions for OSP. We don't control the Capitol.
Okay.
Okay, we're here to reinforce to ensure safety, and we're not going to allow people to violently take control of these areas.
Violently.
Exactly what was happening.
I missed that part on the video.
So what's your guys' thoughts on that? He said violently they're here to reinforce and violence. Do you guys think that there was violence going on? What's your thoughts on that? Because he did say that. I didn't want to get into a pissing match with him. I guess it depends on what you look at as violence, because up in Portland, we see that when destruction happens, it's not quote unquote considered violence. Yet this officer just said, we will not let violence happen. And that's what he's saying, what was going on, which is why the Salem police here were called in. So the Salem police is different than OSP. OSP is probably the people that control the area of the Capitol, Oregon State Police. So two different jurisdictions. And then Salem police were brought in, obviously called in. So what's your guys' thoughts on the whole violence thing? Because that's what the officer said. They were called in because of violence against police officers. I saw it differently. I did. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Did I see Patriots, if you want to call it violence? Sure. I saw people push back. I saw people stand their ground and not let police officers push on them, spray mace on them, and things like that. So I did see people, and to be honest with you guys, really same sort of things that do happen with BLM and Antifa. When police start to push on them, BLM and Antifa stand up. Now don't misunderstand me. I'm not defending Antifa at all. But I'm saying there's similar things that they do when police officers push on them, and Patriots today were doing the same thing. What's going to come down to, it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting if it comes down to what people are talking about Civil War. Is it going to be a three system, three battle, three group Civil War? Is Antifa, BLM, Democrats going to align and fight the same fight? Who knows? I mean, probably some will, just because they like anarchy and things like that. But are they going to join? Because they fight officers. They Antifa. I mean, hey, maybe Patriots have learned to learn something from them. Antifa holds their ground. They do stand. They do stand their ground, and they will go to jail. The problem is when Patriots go to jail, the liberals who are in office, they give Patriots sentences where they don't do that. Well, they don't do that with Antifa and the left. They do that with Patriots. They give them sentences and things like that. So I'm walking now back to the steps of the Capitol. You're not leaving yet, are you? All right. Making sure, okay?
Shout out again, guys, to the DC preacher. He's on foot patrol in Oregon. So guys, go over to his channel and show him some love and support and subscribe. He's not playing around. He's out there really up close with the footage you really want to see.
Took somebody out of the building that was in there and arrested them. Which side? Over here, I guess.
I do not know.
Probably gone already.
Do you know who it was?
She said Jerry
Oh yeah, I know.
He arrested him.
Yeah, inside.
Why?
Yeah. He decided to stay in there and chose to stay in there when they already gave the warning that they're going to arrest people. So he decided to make a stand.
To make a stand.
Yeah. So
He sat down.
he's the only one. He's the only one that did. So people are talking about the guy who got arrested inside for standing. Yeet. Here's there, PT. Yeet. Right there, Steve. All right, man.
Hi, Steve. Had to come.
Had to come. Good. Glad you're out here. Glad you're out here.
Glad to be here.
Hey,
Yeet. What's up?
you know the whole story about the guy that got arrested inside that was sitting on the floor? When
Yeah, he chose to. It was his decision.
Okay.
I mean, they gave the warning for anybody who's in there. They gave the warning. You stay in here, you're trespassing, you're getting arrested. He decided to make the stand and sit down, and so that was that. They came.
What's your name?
The Goosey Freak.
That's right. I thought that's who it was. All right, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm so glad to be here.
Good. I'm glad you're here. So we need more people here, obviously. They're trying to make their little autonomous zone. I don't even want to say autonomous zone. How about Patriot zone?
We're gonna.
Hey, that's the report. We're calling for porta pots, food, heaters, groceries, Twinkies. Bring some Twinkies. The Twinkies. Hey, what kind of food do you guys want up in here? Right, you guys are occupying. What type of food do we need? Pizza? What, tacos, water? That's what they're. Hey, all that. They're trying to occupy. I'm trying to get them, rally them some food. That's what they're wanting, right? So, bring tents, clothes. Hey, do it like what Antifa does. Bring out the beds, everything. Right there. Block the streets. Put up some barricades. What?
So another and then Chris is gonna announce too
So the rumor is from the honest Salem police. From the honest Salem police is that the state. Right on. Okay. Yeah. So the Salem police down there were called in because the state police supposedly they were going to let us in, but because the state police were going to let us in, but because there was violence, there's violence here. That's what Salem said.
Yeah, violence and shootings here.
So.
Do you not realize how many cameras are out here?
Yeah.
Violence.
Well, it depends what you call violence. I mean, because they don't call this type of stuff violence in Portland. When Antifa breaks, they don't call that violence. So it was violence, right? Right. Listen
to us. Talk to us.
Listen to us. Tell you what you can't
No,
do.
say, listen.
Listen, Karen.
I mean, Kate.
Kate? Yeah, Kate.
This is
Karen.
Can't try my phone.
Which one? Oh, I know. You're good.
Yeah!
I know. You had to share, huh? You're just gonna do it all on your own. She's the one that. Yep, she was the one that tried to go through the window.
Lady, a flag.
She's the one that tried to go through the window.
And they just uncovered that statue right there, guys. So it was all covered up.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. like starting the flag.
USA!
I did a lot.
USA! 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 USA!
So we'll see what happens here within the next hour, even half hour. Looks like people are kind of like at a standstill. There are some people that are working on trying to get some people in there, one including myself. So we'll see if that happens. Yeah. So it is starting to rain now. It hasn't been raining all morning, but I did see on the forecast that was going to start. So we'll see what happens with that. That's the lady up there with the flag.
Long may she wave.
Good. Good.
Me neither.
So the battle cats are still down there. They're just sitting. I don't know their plan, but they're sitting. So make sure you guys get this out. Get this out across the nation. Again, thank you for your support, the donations. Appreciate it, guys. PayPal me, Venmo, and Cash App. All of them are at the DC Preacher.
Hey, that's my bike.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
It'd be nice if the rain could hold off, but it is the northwest, the nasty northwest.
On the night at 12 o'clock, we have a fence at the festival. Night, 12 o'clock at the courthouse.
I cannot check messages right now, people. I can't go because if I go to if I go check messages or stop the stream, and yeah, I'm not calling for violence on here at all. No one's calling for violence at all. People are just wanting to get into the building to, which is our right, to listen to the meeting that's taking place inside the Capitol. They tried to make this a private meeting, which has to do with budget and other things, opening up the state, and they're trying to close it down for patriots and American citizens to go in, which is our right to actually go in and listen to the meetings, any meeting. And they had the doors shut this morning. They weren't allowing nobody in to go in, and so the police, the state police, started coming out because that's whose jurisdiction this is. They started coming out against the Patriots and started pushing on them, telling them to leave and get off the property and things like that. And so Patriots did start pushing back, trying to push back and get into the building, which was their right to be in the building. So let's go up there and see what's going on. Let me go up in there. I'm going in there. No, I said lovely or going.
Oh, yes. So many of them.
Like they are really trying to occupy it. Look at this. Yours?
We're gonna win until we get tired of winning.
How are you?
Congrats.
Thank you.
I was just talking to all my stuff.
Yeah. Good to see you.
So they're like, I just go over then. I see customers like, I gotta go. This is Lori. Okay. I know I saw her on your
I met him
page.
in Oregon City. You know what, dude? You rock. And I've been following you now that you're with Steve and everything. I'm like, I'll send this one. He just taking care of that. It's only from him. It can only be from him. So what? However hard, you know what? I cried today because I'm like, I've marched for those guys, and this is where we are.
They should have called in sick today.
Yep.
I realize they have jobs, but they don't have to pull those triggers.
I know.
They should have called in sick.
Yeah.
They have sick
So what kind
days.
of communication did you get to see here?
Okay, what group are you? What platform are you?
The Black Conservative Patriots.
Black Conservative Patriots?
Facebook and YouTube. She's
Gonna send me down the car.
she's savage. She's good. So this is the girl that did this.
I'm gonna enable you so you don't really go there.
Got up there and posted the flag. That's what they did with that.
Okay, let go.
You are a rock star.
You three cheers for the flag. I pledge allegiance
To the flag, to the United States of America, and to which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There's rumors that more Patriots are showing up. I haven't seen really any yet. A lot of people dispersed from earlier this morning. There was rumors that people did go down to the sheriff's office to file a report. But
Good people's lives matter. You people standing out here fighting for your liberty, fighting for your freedom, your lives matter. Those people right here, those shit-throwers, the people that want to go out and think that they're going to push pedophilia on our society. The people that are saying, hey, you know what, it's okay for your life to get, that ain't okay to me. That ain't America. That ain't what you and I stand for. I'll tell you what, I will die on my feet with my integrity. With nothing left. No
Valgesta.
before I live take my
I like that little city down there in Valgesta, Georgia. It was nice being down there.
Because they are coming for it. They are coming to take your country. They're coming to take your country. And if you don't motivate them, you don't motivate the people around you to stand up and fight against what they're pushing on the American people. Guess what? That's what they're going to do. They're going to bang, bang, bang. You ain't got nothing left. They've all lost something. So stand up and fight for your kids. Because you're traumatized. When you're standing in your home.
Come on out, Patriots. Citizens. How about just citizens of America? You want your business back open. You want things back open. Get out here. Because this stuff is going to go into the new year. It's going to go into 2021. It's not just COVID-20. It's COVID-21. It's COVID-22. And they're going to keep dictating, keep doing tyranny until people stand up. And I mean, people are standing up. It was impressing this morning. You know, hey, that gas, they had gas all inside. I just saw something. They had gas inside. You guys saw that. So Eagle this morning, now a rainbow. Wow. What was I trying to say? I was trying to say something. Oh. People got through, and then as people got through, there was another room that the state police and riot team of the state police, I think it was riot team, they completely gassed. So people couldn't go past the first door that they breached and got in. because the Patriots actually did breach the door and actually got the police to back up. They backed up into one room, another room, I should say.
Gas was everywhere, BLR family.
Gassed that room, and then they went into more of the lobby area that goes into the chambers here at the state capitol, and they gassed that room so that people couldn't proceed. It eventually cleared out, and people started. Children are doing this. Yep.
Are you worried about reprisals for your job?
So she's over here doing interviews, and she hasn't had a job in 9 months.
So, what if people standing here right now, she's got the guts to stand here, what would you say to her?
That's not okay. It's certainly okay with you.
So we have the Lion Oregonian over here, Oregon Live, which we know that they're on Antifa's side. They're still claiming as an unlawful assembly.
Now, they've been claiming an
It's so funny.
unlawful
So me being out of
assembly
the
for
riot,
about
here's
40
what's funny.
minutes
Me being
now.
out of the riots, it's the same exact response. It's funny. It's the same exact. I'm telling people what's interesting. It's funny though. We have to have some humor about this. The response when the LRAD comes on, it's the same response in Antifa gives. I know. Everybody boos them. So, I just heard everybody, the whole crowd boo them and shut them up. I'm like the same thing that I've been hearing in Portland. You know, it is funny. But people are starting to stand up. They're tired of the police, you know, and
they're tired of being pushed around.
Pushed around, yep.
Oh, PDs.
Again, folks, I'm not supporting what Antifa does. They're God hating. You comply to us. It's part of the socialists. I mean, in a way, we see police kind of taking their side and doing similar things. You do what we say or else, and that's what Antifa does. And here we are. We're just wanting freedoms. We're wanting to work. We're wanting to have gatherings. We're wanting places to be open. We're wanting schools to be open. You know, I don't particularly. I think it's better that children are home with their parents. Personally, but I know there are situations and circumstances that there's people that can't allow for their children to be at home. But people want their livelihood back.
Yeah, and this guy was, he was speechifying, and I kept looking at him.
There you go.
When
I can't pause.
We stand together. When we stand, we encourage somebody else to stand. We need everybody, bring everybody you know together to these. If we do not stand up to this tyranny, we will end up on our knees. We will never stop fighting for our country. We're ourselves.
So I was just talking to someone.
A little bit like Freedom Mason. Yeah. And kind of ramped up first days now.
So this little occupied zone isn't really moving like the occupied zones that we've seen from Antifa and the left. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Well, here's the thing. So here's the thing, because people are saying, or and I get it. It looks like Patriots are attacking the police. Not necessarily the case. Patriots are trying to get into meetings and talk to people who are in charge. Well, the people who are in charge order the police to go and do something. So police then end up being in the front, standing between Patriots and those in office, those in power or whatever. So it's not that people are going against the police. It's police are obeying orders. The 166025, 164 something. I would be subject for arrest because I am on Capitol grounds. If they were to come out, I would be arrested because I actually am on Capitol grounds. Those people out there who are standing are not. There's probably about 20 of us up here right now, 15 of us that are officially on Capitol grounds that could possibly be arrested if they came out. The cops are going to, someone let me see what they said. The cops are going to have to make a decision where they stand. So here's the thing. A lot of this stuff, Civil War and martial law and all this type of jazz, cops aren't going to make a stand until they're made to make a stand. We are not going to make a stand. So there's some rumors going on. Just a moment. What's the rumors?
So there was a gal here works for the officer or whatever, and she's here to support.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right.
Well, I was just down on the sidewalk with them.
What? All right. So there's rumors flying from someone who's in the know. Oh, you're whatever. That took me a minute. I'm in media mode right now. I'm like, that there's actually, I guess, Lynn County Police are coming up and they're going to kettle people. So anybody out here will be arrested. That's the rumors at this point. So they're going to come in from that side there, down the street, and come in from this side. So we'll see. So let's see. We'll walk around a little bit. It's been a big day. If you guys are just tuning in and watching, major things happening here in Salem, Oregon, which is the capital of Oregon. Had a rally this morning. I don't even want to say it was a rally. There was legislation going on regarding business and money and masks and all that type of jazz. Basically a meeting, and they closed the doors for the public to come in to listen to the meeting, which basically is against the Constitution. We had the right to go in to listen. They closed the doors, had state police at the doors. A lady tried to go in through a window, which was I'd say the beginning of the start of the chaos, if you want to call it that. She was like, I have the right to be in here. So she tried to go through one of the doors, the side door, which was over this way, right around the corner there. And she tried to go in. The officers had mace up, getting ready to mace her. And she got down, and then there was another altercation. While that was going on, people were saying this door over here, which was right up over here. They were saying this door was open. Okay, so this door was open while they were back over there doing stuff. So there was state troopers in there trying to stop people from opening the door and getting the door. People started pounding on the door. The door finally opened. People pulled the door open. There was a wrestle with the state troopers. You can see that brown spot up there. Look at this brown spot. That's from state troopers spray macing someone. All that brown right up there. That's from state troopers completely like engulfing someone with mace. Yeah, it was a female. And then there was some men that tried to help her. You can see a person in there right now in his riot gear. You see his helmet. So that happened. Then the riot team came in, which is those guys. And since that door got open, it got breached, they went into that room where you just saw that person standing, that officer. No, I hear that's other sirens. I hear people got it. They basically engulfed that room with gas. And when they did that, that room was filled with gas, so Patriots couldn't go in there. People cannot go in there. I hate always saying Patriots. I hate always saying Patriots, but citizens cannot go in there. And eventually, the room cleared, and Patriots did go in there. Here I go again, Patriots. Citizens did go in there, and the riot team was into basically the lobby of the chamber, which is basically the front doors of this. So they went into there. So they had a door there. Then people started banging on these doors to get into that area. And they charged. They arrested one man, but they told people that they were going to arrest. They gave the warning, hey, if you stay here, this is trespassing. You want to be arrested. Some people decided to get arrested. And I know the guy who did. He gave me his stuff. He was willing to stand there and get arrested, and he sat down. And I thought that was him actually walking back, but he did get arrested. I have not seen him. I have not heard from him since then. And they brought in these two things, these two battle cats, battle rams, whatever you want to call them.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, it's true what he just said. People can light fires. Yeah, people can light fires, destroy buildings, and here we are. Yeah.
I'm ashamed of the police. I really am at this point.
You said you're ashamed of the police at this point.
I really am.
I think a lot of people are starting to be.
I understand it's their job, but you know what? They have rights too, and they can stand up to those people as well. If they really wanted to, and if they band together, they could do it.
Do you think there's enough that want to do that? I guess that's the question, because like here it comes down to like even us having jobs. How many of us really want to wear masks at work?
Nobody.
Right, but we do.
Right.
So is there enough of us to even stand up for that?
No.
So I know it's this weird thing, it's hard to understand.
We need a lot more people out here.
Definitely more people.
A lot more people.
You came out, no?
This is my second time.
Second time,
Yeah.
see?
First time voting too.
All right, good.
My life. And I saw everything that was going on. 53 years, I finally woke up and said, wow, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
But more people have to do that. It's not going to change.
So you guys look like you got some love ingredients on you or something.
Yeah, I got that earlier.
You got that earlier?
Yeah, at the northwest door. I got maced, knocked down. My business has been shut down twice. I got to take a stand. I run a swim team. It's nothing big, but it's my livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got to take a stand. And it's just not right what they're doing to people all across the state, all across the country. When I shut down the first time, I bicycled across the country. I saw so many people. There's a lot of good people in this country. They're very kind and generous to me and my dog. My dog rides on the trailer. When I got back, I thought it'd be over. It's like the song that never ends. It keeps going on. And it's just not right. It's not right.
You got it all over your pants as well.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, I went and filed a report down at the sheriff's office.
Okay, so you're one of the people that went down there.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Patriots leave, so I don't know where they all went, but you was one that went to the sheriff's office. You came back, so you're still making your stance.
Yes.
Good, good. So what did the sheriff's office say?
They took the report. Don't know what will become of it. That's on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did what I can do as far as that goes. You know, they weren't willing to come down and arrest anyone. So that is what that is.
Right. So that's a different jurisdiction than the state police who are here at the Capitol.
Attention, this is the Oregon State Police. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. All subjects must leave the Capitol grounds now, or you'll be subject to arrest under Oregon Revised Statute 166025, disorderly conduct, and 164255, criminal trespass. We need you to exit onto Court Street and do so now. Thank you.
Okay, more warnings. Go ahead.
I don't know what there else to say. You know, they need to respect the people and not. I don't want a government check or anything. I just want to be able to earn a living.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I can't.
Right. And they have no sympathy for that. There's no empathy or sympathy for any.
There was one fellow from Roseburg, one of the legislatures came out.
They came out and spoke. Yep.
Yep. Other than that, you know, I've called my own representative, Mike Nierman, you know, a couple times saying, "Hey, what's going on? When is this going to stop?" You know, and hopefully he's taking heed of that. I don't know. I haven't talked to him personally. I've just left messages, and I don't know what else to say.
All right. And you're willing to stay out here at all costs, obviously.
Yeah. Well, you know, I walked up when they were down there. They were saying the message you just heard about unlawful assembly.
Right.
You need to move. And so I walked up there like this and said, you know, hey,
right,
arrest me. Because, you know, it's not something I want to do.
Right.
But, you know, there just comes a time when you have to stand up for your rights. And I need to make a living. That's what it comes down to. I don't know what else to say.
Appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, man. I'm with you.
Attention, this is the Oregon State Police. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. All subjects must leave the Capitol grounds now, or you'll be subject to arrest under Oregon Revised Statute 166025, disorderly conduct, and 164255, criminal trespass. We need you to exit onto Court Street and do so now. Thank you.
When they say we're subjects, all subjects must leave and come onto Court Street, that's just wrong. We're not subjects, we're free men and people, and they need to be supporting us, you know.
You got there and shot women over there. With pepper balls in the face.
And kids.
And shot at kids. We're trying to legally enter the Capitol, which they have right to do during session.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What's a peaceful assembly
You're still going to
that you
just see all
guys
these videos eventually.
and it's patriots who are just trying to use your constitutional rights to go inside of their state legislature session. That's why people are. Come on, big man, show us how tough you are.
Yeah. Aren't you guys? So the rumor is that they're coming in from Lane County. They're going to probably try to kettle people in here. Let's see. But obviously the world is watching this getting out across the world. I think InfoWars probably is reporting on it as well. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see what the mainstream media down here does here in Oregon with the story. How much they clip out and how much they show. them in.
Join the resistance. Use your powers for good. Make love, not war.
What are you telling him, sir? What are you telling him? I said,
Attention, this is the Oregon State Police. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. All subjects must leave the Capitol grounds now, or you'll be subject to arrest under Oregon Revised Statute 166025, disorderly conduct, and 164255, criminal trespass. We need you to exit onto Court Street and do so now. Thank you.
Back up and
You must be a king.
I'd be very grateful if we could not antagonize these guys while I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, because it will just hinder the efforts. I'm trying to get us into the captain, at least a few of us.
you let them through, then we move. Yeah, the point is to not move. Because they know the point is to not move. What are they going to do?
all right, so that one moved up.
We have right. This is America. Learn the Constitution. You have sworn an oath to the people.
Some of them are calling people up here.
With your truck. Your truck does not intimidate us. Your truck does not intimidate us. We are free people. You have sworn an oath. This is the First Amendment. Right to peacefully assemble. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. This is America. We will not retreat. We will not run. We will stand together and learn the Constitution. Be free. You are right. We have been back in the corner long enough. We are free people. You are children also. Why are you in there? We are free. We are right. This is the First Amendment. We will not be intimidated. We are free people. This is a legal gathering. We are not subject.
I think there was a couple snakes
You are like us.
in the grass.
We are equal. You cannot separate us. We are free people. We have rights.
Oh, saw the Venmo. Thank you. I didn't catch the name. Thank you for the Venmo. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Wasn't able to catch the name. Thank you very much.
You cannot restrict the movement of free people.
Right?
We are free people.
More and more Patriots are slowly moving out. Some more. All right.
Freedom to assemble. Freedom of speech. This is America. We will not be intimidated. We are free people.
Okay, more and more are starting to move up this way. This will be interesting. Let's see what happens. get a few of us inside. But if this happens, if this goes down, then we are not getting inside. None of us will. More police are moving up. This guy here, I don't know who this guy here in the black suit is. But the rumor is that they're going to flank us. They're going to flank from the back. So this, I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know what this is going to look like.
We have rights.
More and more people are gathering up this way.
We will not be divided. We will not be divided.
Share this out. I mean, this is pretty, to be honest with you guys, this is big. This is big. This is the first I've seen. They're slowly backing up.
Stand together.
They're backing up. Interesting.
Stand together.
Don't follow. Right, follow them.
We have rights. Lockdowns are illegal. We want people. We want people.
Smash up that like button, Black Label Reviews family.
I don't know what they're going to do. So they did back up. That could, who knows what that's for? Maybe it's optics. Maybe there's a different plan. But obviously they're not leaving. They're not retreating. And now more people are walking up this way. Now the chant begins. Whose streets? Our streets. Okay, man, good. Okay, the police are not going to join in. Venmo, if you guys are curious about how to help or donate, whatever, PayPal me, the BC Preacher, Cash App, the BC Preacher, or Venmo, the BC Preacher. The police aren't going to join sides at this point. Maybe once there is a martial law and the military has to come in, maybe the police will join sides. But right now, they're not going to join sides. They're not going to join sides just because we're patriots. And here's another thing to keep in mind. You know, I've seen a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people today talk about where you gave an oath, you put your hand on the Bible. The Bible don't mean anything to some people. I swear to God, you know, things like that. The Bible does not mean anything to some people. So just because you become a police officer and you put your hand on the Bible, please tell me what that means. What if you don't believe in God? What if the police officer don't believe in God? There's a lot of LGBT police officers now. What if they don't believe in God? And they put their hand on the Bible? What does that mean? Nothing. Nothing. And when we start to do that, it's we think that's when like Christianity and stuff like that becomes a religion. It's not a religion. It's a relationship with Christ. So just because you put your hand on the Bible, it absolutely means nothing at all. It should. Maybe once upon a time it did, but nowadays where we're at in our society, because everything has been corrupted and messed up, putting your hand on the Bible means absolutely nothing. So I don't care what officer or what judge or what person who's given an oath and testifying and put their hand on the Bible, it means nothing. Because the Bible, in America, we've made it that the Bible means nothing. That's why we accept it. And that's why there's so many different religions, is because of freedom. So that person's freedom who put their hand on the Bible means nothing to them, because that's not their book. That's not what they practice. That's not what they believe in. That's not what they follow. So just some thoughts, more thoughts, because a lot of people say, oh, you put, the Constitution, you put your hand in the Bible. Well, what if there was an officer there that don't believe in the Bible? Maybe he's atheist or agnostic. So him putting the what are you showing over here?
They're following their orders.
The illegal stuff that they're doing.
Oh yeah, yep.
We're showing it to them, but they just take pictures of us, so we just put that in front of her.
Thank you.
They're supposed to be arresting the people inside there for that, and we've given this to them multiple times.
Right.
They do not
But
care.
you call this,
All right, there you guys go.
this disorderly conduct. I've looked. I cannot find anybody being disorderly.
There's no vandalism other than what they did to the main building.
It was them.
Mason pepper balls. So we'll see what happens here. See if they move in. There is an officer. He's up there in the little turret, and he does have I don't know if it's a paintball gun or a pepper ball or something, but he does have a gun up there.
They just want to blunt it before people actually, all the people around here.
So I saw someone write. I want to call him out. I'm just joking, in a way, but someone wrote, "This country needs Jesus."
And the rule of law, the guy
I think, in my opinion, that we, people, individuals, need to give their life to Jesus. This country, I mean, we just sit back and say, God this and God that, God's in control, and things like that. We need you, God. Well, how about God needs you? How about God needs people? How about God needs people to actually obey, love Him, and follow Him, and turn from different things in our lives that are struggles and things that hang us up? That's what God needs from us. He needs followers. He needs people. He needs vessels. I mean, He created us, but at the same time, He gave us the will to do what we want to do. Many people rejected God, so we're sitting here saying, "Oh God, we need Jesus." I say that you already have. If people are believers, you already have God. Don't just think that God's roaming over this nation and I love what I see in this and that. Keep in mind, folks. Do many of you guys know even why the flood came upon the nation, the earth? Because God Himself repented for making humans. He repented for making mankind. Look where we're at in society. You think He's looking down? Oh, I love my people.
I hope people are seeing this all over the United States. I understand that this is what happens when you stand up, man.
Welcome, Seth Freeman, to the live. Welcome in, Seth. No shots fired yet. Welcome, Biker for Life, to the live. Welcome in, Biker. Thank you for coming.
We will be there soon with the elephants. Jesus. Bye-bye, Portland Zoo.
Welcome in, Rich. No swearing, no. Rephrase yourself. Your comment's going to get deleted by the moderators. But thank you for coming in. Feel free to rephrase.
Drea with the Ninja Genie, thank you. Appreciate 1,000 lemons, thank you. Hey, be checking messages for people getting banned. I want to make sure that anyone that may have been questionably banned gets unbanned. Nobody's getting arrested today. These fucks aren't doing shit. This is a display of force. They aren't going to do anything. They've shown that they're scared of us. We pushed their line today. We pushed it all the way back into the second double doors. We had dudes getting maced, fucking tear gas, all kinds of pepper ball, paintball, Tellson powder ball. We still push their fucking line. Nobody's getting arrested today. This is just a show of force. That's all this is. Literally. They aren't coming to arrest anyone. Here's the thing. This is our fucking building, and we aren't going home. And only more of us are going to show up. That's the thing. Everybody knew that Oregon and Washington was going to be the centerfold for this shit. Antifa helped with that. Tyranny is at an all-time high in the western states, folks. The time is now. The time is now. The church bells are ringing. Oh, man. That's what we need, some Christmas spirit. I done lost my Christmas spirit. I heard
Shout
it,
out
yeah.
to Behind Enemy
It's a calling.
Lines,
It's a
guys.
calling.
Go over and subscribe to their channel and show them some support.
They're committing a Class 3 felony lethal force to stop is required by law. Nobody's committing any felonies. That was our building. So here's the thing. I know nobody understands the context of it, so let me explain this. So that building behind us is the Oregon State Capitol building. It was funded and built on the backs of American citizens by taxpayer dollars, okay? All right? First off and foremost, we're allowed in that building under any circumstances, okay? Any unlawful order that they have from top down, aka Kate Brown, yada, whoever else, is unlawful. They're enforcing it, not withholding their oath and upholding the Constitution. That is an unlawful gathering that's happening inside the Capitol building. There's politicians in there making decisions with our money that we paid them to dictate our lives. We are allowed in that fucking building at any circumstance. We should never be shunned from seeing what our public officials are doing with our money. We did nothing wrong. We pushed them back in the building that we own, we the people own. They are in the wrong. Need to be very clear about that, okay? I need you guys to understand that the police are not fucking heroes. They do wrong. The police are not always right. They are not fucking heroes. The real heroes are the people standing out here fighting for your freedoms while you're sitting on the couch eating Cheetos. Okay? The real heroes are the people that are out here every day, like myself, like Black Rebel, like all the other patriots that are out here that you see, standing up for your freedoms while you guys judge us. Just remember that. Remember when you get to keep your freedoms that we rushed the Oregon State Capitol to take it over and take our country back. Just remember that. Okay? We are fighting for everyone. We aren't just fighting for patriots. We're fighting for everyone, even Antifa. They can't even fucking see that. Okay? The police aren't going to push us. We've moved away from the Capitol. They understand that. It is not an unlawful gathering. No felonies were committed. We pushed through a door, okay? A door, property. We didn't destroy the door. We didn't break glass. We didn't bust through walls. We didn't loot. We didn't riot. We didn't hurt. We didn't intentionally hurt any police officers. There's been no crimes committed today. This was a completely lawful activity that patriots engaged in today and other groups. And anyone who misconstrues it any differently is fucking wrong. And that's what the mainstream media is going to do. The mainstream media would. Here's the thing, guys. The mainstream media wouldn't even get near that door. They wouldn't make a push with us into that door because the mainstream media is scared. They don't want to reveal what's really happening. This is a lawful gathering. We are allowed to be in that building at any circumstance. The people in that building are dictating how your lives go. They are dictating how your money is spent, your taxpayer dollars. We are, nothing has been, there is no wrongdoing here, okay? The police are using excessive force. They've been told to by Kate Brown, or I guess rather Kate Brown has told their commanding officers, and their commanding officers have handed orders down to the local police. There's Salem PD here. There's state troopers and other groups, other police, other militia here. The SWAT has been called in. These police are in the wrong, okay? And nothing you guys are going to say are going to change what the Patriots are doing today, okay? The time has come. We, the people, are rising up. We are sick of tyrannical lockdowns. We are tired of wearing masks. We are tired of being told to cover our face like we are slaves. We no longer will conform to slavery. We abolished slavery many years ago. And that doesn't just include black people. That includes white people as well. It is this is everything that you're seeing is an unconstitutional order directed by Kate Brown and top-down orders. And that's all there is to say. I mean, everyone can misconstrue it how they want. They can say how we were violent, we broke through, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, the cops maced us, they pepperballed us, they powder balled us, and that's the story, okay? For no reason, okay? We were allowed to be in that building. Okay, now we're blocking roadways. Okay, so this is an interesting turn of events. They're blocking the roadways. Wow. Patriots aren't giving a fuck today. I believe we just reopened our Capitol, folks. Thank you for the follows, guys, all the donations, everything. Anything and everything you guys have done today, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Patriot Rider, what is the law then? Patriot Rider, tell me what the law is that we broke and why police didn't arrest us right then and there. No. We're gonna take a break here. We're not gonna go over there. Patriot Rider. Patriot Rider. What law did we break? Because I need to understand the law better. So please help me explain it. What law did we break? No. Patriot Rider, Patriot something said we were breaking the law, so I have to confront him. What exactly what law did we break, sir? No, he said I know you want to be right, but you're not, and you need to understand the law better. So help me explain it, Patriot Rider. We do have access to a building whenever we want. You're wrong. That is an unlawful gathering by our government. There's politicians in there that we pay. This building is paid for by taxpayer dollars, we are allowed access into those gatherings. If you think otherwise, then I would like for you to look the law up. I would like for you to understand what you're talking about, because this is our building. I hope you understand. Let me explain something. This is our building. We own this building as the people. We pay taxes on this building. We pay taxes for the people that are in this building. They were unlawfully gathering, okay, dictating how our tax dollars are going to be spent, okay? That is not allowed. They're not allowed to close the meetings out to the public. That's not how it works, okay? I'm letting you know that you are wrong. We're allowed in this building, especially when they close out the public to the meetings. When they dictate our tax dollars and tell us how they're going to spend them, they need to dictate to us how and what they are going to spend it on. And the fact that they are in there holding a private meeting with politicians that are paid for by us and a building that's paid for by us is unlawful. Now, I will agree with you. The way that we entered the building probably wasn't the best, but if you had better suggestions, I'm open for them, because quite frankly, we the people are done. And I know it's really easy to sit on your couch and make judgments, and that's fair. I respect you for your judgments, but while you're sitting on the couch, we're fighting for your freedoms, okay? And your freedoms, just so you know, this meeting that they're having was dictating how much longer we are going to be in lockdown, okay? So let me explain something to you. 2 weeks ago, Kate Brown made an order that the mandates and the mask mandates and the lockdown mandates were going to last until January, I think it was 14th or 12th. It was January something, mid-January, okay? Kate Brown then stepped back on her order, and now they were going to dictate today to extend it another 60 days, meaning if you do some math, that would put us into March. That would be a full year in mask mandates and lockdowns. I don't know about you, but the face diaper's getting old. I have a lot of people in my family that own businesses that have been shut down. I have a lot of family members that have been out of work because of these mandate orders. They are unlawful. We do not live in a communist country. Our dictatorial rulers that rule over us should not be considered dictators. They are not tyrants. They are politicians. They are paid for by the people. We elect them. The fact that they think they can coop up in a building that we pay for while we pay their wages, and then use their police that we also pay for to run us out of our building that we pay for is unlawful. I agree. We 8 months ago, we probably could have taken a different approach to this. Writing your local legislator, showing up outside the Capitol and just chanting. We've done this though for 8 months. We've done this 7 months. I know it's really easy to sit back and make judgments, even if you are a patriot, because I've seen your name. It's really easy to make judgments, but the thing is this is no longer if we're going to have a mandate. It's more of when are we going to be unlocked down? When are we going to be off mask? Is it going to be once 340 million people get vaccinated? Is it going to be 2 years from now? Is it going to be 5 years from now? When do we, the people, get our rights, our freedoms, our civil liberties back? When is that? Is there a date? Is there a time? Is there a certain amount of vaccinations that have to go out? What is it that when we get our freedom back? And what would be a better route of us taking this? There isn't a better one. There isn't a better one. We're doing it right now. We've been patient. We've been peaceful. We've backed the blue. We've done back the blue flag rallies for 8 months, longer than that, before all this went down. We've done Trump rallies. We've done Stop the Steal rallies. We've done in the lockdown rallies. We've marched to the governor's house numerous times. We've marched to Inslee's house numerous times. Here's the thing. All that's cute, and that's awesome. I love it. I love the patriotism. But here's the thing: it doesn't get things done. And if you guys have noticed, our counterparts to the other side, Antifa, quote unquote, BLM, they seem to get everything that they want. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they don't do it peacefully. Okay, they take by force, they break laws, and I hate to say it to you, but the time has come that patriots play the counterpart. Okay, no more being nice, no more backing the blue, no more fucking writing our politicians and this sobby sad shit. We're over it. That's why we're here. Okay, if there was a better solution, we would have already have done it, but there isn't a better solution. So I commend you guys for being caring about the police and saying that we weren't right and blah blah yada yada. But I'm telling you right now that this is what happens. This is what happens when you have a tyrannical government, and this is what happens when you have tyrannical police that follow them. These are commie police. These are not normal police. These are not Indianapolis police. These are not Kentucky police. These are not Alabama police. These are not Florida police. These are Portland, Salem, Seattle, Vancouver police departments that are tyrannical and overrun by their government. Okay, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this come to a head. I know it's hard for you guys to accept, but you guys also have to understand that this isn't my view. This is everywhere. Look at how many people are here. Okay, this is not just Jake's view. This is not just Jake's view. This is everybody's view. Okay, look at all these patriots here. All right. Okay, this isn't Jake's view. This is the patriot movement. Okay, people are fed up. All right, guys. I'm all for peace and love and kindness and all that. I really am. But the talks of that are over with. We are 9 months, damn near 9 months into lockdown restrictions. We are 9 months into lockdown restrictions. We've been wearing face masks for 8 months. We've been told numerous lies about how face masks help. Oh, no, they don't. A face masks, they recycle the disease, and you can end up making your symptoms worse by wearing a face mask. Well, no, we'll retract that. That's not true. Well, now you have to wear a face mask again. Well, no, actually, we decided it's not good. They've done that 5 different times, okay? So at what point, I know I'm rambling here, but at what point do we say enough is enough? We've had enough. The misdemeanor laws that we break to get into a building or push back the police, those are not felonies. Those are misdemeanors. And I believe it's the right thing to do. I really do. I know I'm sick of this. I know people. I know people here are sick of this. I know I'm not the only one. This event was not organized by me. It was organized by a multitude of many different patriot groups. It sucks, man, that this came to this, but.
So how dare they? How dare them? The authorities did that for us. Our building.
Burn down building. We're just standing here. We just walked inside the building. We own. What's so wrong with that? At least they're living a fiery but peaceful protest. Fiery but peaceful. What a fucking job.
Yeah, so now we're on to 2 hours of being told this is an unlawful gathering.
They won't lay their badges down and join us. They won't join either. So what happens when you try to travel? It usually hurts. You too, bro.
So just to be clear, here we got another troll in the chat. Leave him. Don't ban him. Eat me. XOXO. No, this is not just about mass mandates. This is about businesses that are losing, that have employees that are losing their jobs, that are losing revenue because of the lockdowns. This is Kate Brown locking us out of the. This is Kate Brown locking us out of a meeting that we should openly be allowed to come to. Even just if they let a couple of us in there, obviously they weren't going to let an entire crowd of us in there. I know that's not realistic, but this is not about fucking mass mandates. Okay. Have you not been paying attention for the last 8 months? Even if you're Antifa at this point, have you not been paying attention? Do you enjoy wearing a face diaper? Do you enjoy not having a job? Do you enjoy having a business and getting it shut down and losing revenue? I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. You know, it's like I feel like some people aren't living in the same universe as me and the rest of the Patriots.
Good morning, everybody. We are.
Is this only about a mask mandate? I mean, how dare you? Like, wake up. Wake up. You're asleep. You're asleep. You're literally asleep. Sleepy.
Stop wasting our tax dollars. This is a lawful assembly. Shall not be infringed. This is America. We have rights. First, the Constitution. We will not be intimidated. Right. We're down. We will not be afraid of you. They only read police officers no, we have constitutional right to keep your ass the fuck out of here. We have the right to take your donkey out of here. So, I did it. Christensen! Drop the mic. We will not be intimidated. We have a right to be here. This is our house. You do not have the right to stop us.
You know, honestly, what Steve's problem is he lost a lot of numbers to my channel. So, I mean, if he's heard about that still, then kudos to him, I guess. I don't know. I really don't even want to talk about Steve or any other streamers, though. I'll be honest on my stream. Just be completely honest with you. Like he was annoyed and didn't want him there. Well, I know he didn't. That's why when I went to go give him a hug, he fucking shunned me and pushed me away. What's that? Hold on. Let me mute you.
It's called hypoxia.
No, the guy that came
We are
in. We need to vote him out.
oxygen.
Are you kidding me? You can't put him out. There's so much voter fraud in Oregon, you'll never.
What? And that's the thing is like it pissed me off. He came out. He's like, this is not how we handle this. We do this by voting,
No, you
dude.
don't.
Bro, we voted and it was frauded. So that's the problem. That's why we're here, dog. Like, that's why. That's why I got.
Wouldn't be in there. Not a single one of them.
I'll tell you what. I got to the point with that guy where I was just like, dude, you're a fucking rhino.
Yeah.
You're a rhino, dude. Get out of here.
And they know they found so much fraud in Oregon, and they know it. That the Spanish guy.
Okay. Yeah.
They've exposed so much fraud in Oregon, but I mean, you have to. The people that find the fraud are pretty much Secretary of State of Oregon and Kate Brown, and out of the 9 Oregon judges, justices, 7 of them are appointed by Kate Brown.
It's never gonna happen. It'll never even happen. That's the people in my chat are like, this is not how you handle this. We look like Antifa. Well, Antifa's gotten what they want the last 8 fucking months. Literally, they've gotten name one demand that they haven't had met. They've gotten the police defunded. They've gotten Patriots named fucking white supremacists and taken off the streets. They've now got the police against us.
The reason we're against Antifa is because they destroy private business.
Yeah, exactly.
If Antifa was just going up against
right. We'd be on their side, right? It's the fact that they.
It's just when you start attacking businesses and people. No, not okay.
Yeah, not okay. Because how many of us have businesses or know people that have businesses or work for a small business? Like, that's the whole point. Yeah.
We're gonna stand by and watch.
Yeah, well, the people in my chat haven't woken up yet. I told them that a lot of them are at home eating Cheetos on their couch. You know what I mean? Getting comfy because they live in a state where this doesn't happen, where they aren't tyrannically locked down. You know what I mean? This doesn't happen in Indiana. This doesn't happen in Kentucky or Tennessee or Florida or fucking South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. Like, that kind of shit doesn't happen there. There's hardly any fraud. The police are fucking do their jobs. They uphold their oaths. I mean, it's a completely different world. So it's really easy to sit at home and say one thing when you don't live here. You don't live on the West Coast. The whole West Coast is like this. It's not just Oregon too. It's Washington, Oregon, California. They've got a literally. Yeah, it's just a fucking joke. It's just a joke. It literally is a fucking joke anymore. And to have Patriots be like, oh, you guys look like Antifa. It's like, fuck you, man. Get out of here then. Go watch an Antifa stream. We're not burning. We're not looting. We didn't do anything to that building today when we went in it. If anything, the fucking cops pepperballed us, maced us, whatever. Telson powderballed us. Like that was them that did that, not us.
We showed the cops what they were doing illegally in there, and it's cops here. That's literally the illegal stuff that's happening inside there.
Yeah.
And we give it to the cops.
They don't give a fuck. No, they don't give a fuck because they have top-down orders.
Land of the free, land of the free. Liberty and justice for all. We want justice. The Democrats and the Republicans, our government, is going against our Constitution. We want justice. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation.
Like, what? Listen to this person, Tooth Moon. You didn't even threaten to follow the cops home and rape their children. You are not like Antifa at all. Like, no, we did threaten to follow them to their houses, but we definitely did not threaten to rape their children. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're going to defund all of them. Oregon State Police has got to go.
Yeah.
We call the sheriff, and the sheriff just hangs up the phone.
Yeah.
We have called the sheriff multiple times.
Yeah. You guys have got to understand they've overreached their authority. They are a long arm branch of the government, and they have extended their authority too far. And that's what this is about. The one branch of government that we have left that hasn't been announced. I mean, the police haven't been announced a branch of the government, but they are a branch of the government, and they've extended their authority. They've extended their stay too long.
No, police are private security that work for. So cities are technically not government.
That's why I say they're a long arm of the government.
Cities are incorporated. Cities are corporations. They work for profit, and they hire police departments to protect them. So the police don't work for you. They don't.
Steve doesn't like me because I talk bad about the police, but I don't know what to tell you, Steve. Your Patriots are saying the same thing too, bro.
Supposed to protect you is the sheriff. The sheriff is the only one that is legally obligated to help the people, and he's not. We call the sheriff, and you don't. So that's why sheriff is elected.
You'll see. They are lined up, and another one in back. They're probably going to try to move down.
He says he doesn't like to be recorded.
So he says he's going to contact you guys to talk about get the part for that. Well, you can do some nice stuff. Go ahead. Thank you. I drove down here. It's like I know where else better to be. I'm a business owner that's got no business here. And my employees are out here too. Because we all want to work. I came down here to get into that building to talk to my elected officials.
Families.
To seek a little redress for what they're doing to us.
Legislative
laws.
laws.
There's so many businesses that are going under. Some of my favorite restaurants in my little tiny town.
I can't even go out to eat with my kid, man.
It's getting ridiculous, man. We just want to work. That's what this whole thing was about. Was opening up Oregon. I didn't even know about it.
Frustration, man.
But I show up here. It's
really hard for me to see
all this hardware.
That families and
I paid a lot in taxes, and I still owe taxes for this year and for last year because I couldn't pay them because the whole COVID thing came up. It soaked up all of my savings. man.
I don't know how you guys fix it, man.
So I just heard from that side. We don't
I find it ironic.
We're like you guys on the side, we're on our side. We're just lunch. We're just not.
Yeah, everybody's still collecting paychecks. They're here collecting paychecks. You guys are getting paid. There's a whole lot of people getting paid, but not the little people.
I'm sure I'm not making that law.
You know, and then we show up here just to air our frustrations, as we're legally obliged to do, at our state capitol. And then we're surrounded by hardware. Guys in riot gear. Giant ass trucks that we paid for.
Well, I think as long as things stay peaceful, then
I mean, we've been
just gonna stand around.
We've been peaceful. Some of the guys before I got here were trying to go into the Capitol and they just got shut down for no reason.
That's not our house.
They just got blocked.
It's people's house, but we don't run that shit. So,
We are the people, and they're keeping us out of our house.
it sounds like we got a legitimate group.
I do. I'd like a refund on all my taxes. You know, I'd love to have one of the engines out of one of these rigs to fill in my service truck. That'd help me out a lot.
Hydrate.
Do they want to stormtroop us, or they just want to?
Makes another one happen to people. That'd be good.
Oh, you guys heard the group of the guys were coming over to get this second canopy over here, and then the officers came out and had pointed to one and said, "Put your hands behind the back," and they arrested him. So I don't know what that was for.
Yeah. Free James Butler.
Huh? That's a good question. You're gonna have one of each job.
Anyways, I'm pretty worried for our country. I mean,
shout out to the Villain Report, VLR family.
Rioting and attacking buildings and hurting officers and hurting innocent people and ruining businesses, and the government using the excuse of the virus to shut down the middle class and destroy small businesses, destroy everybody's economy, their savings.
I won't be able to hold it.
I don't believe anything's happening. A lot of people don't think. I'm standing outside this door in case they come back over here. I want to see if the police come back out here. There was a man arrested here just a second ago for unknown reason. I'm scared. Nobody in our country is doing anything. A lot of people don't even believe that anything's happening. They're unaware. We've got a lot of people follow this guy. I'll post him up on Twitter while I'm talking. But I follow this guy named Bjorn. I think he's out of Sweden or one of those Scandinavian countries, Nordic countries. Are those interchangeable words, Scandinavian and Nordic? Or is that my ignorance? But follow him, and he's been talking about the lockdown and where to draw your line in the sand. And
welcome, Tammy Brown, to the live. Welcome in, Tammy.
For the better.
Fly any longer.
Sure. God, the picture looks really good on this new phone. I can't wait to, because I'm gonna buy. I had GoPros, but they wouldn't hotspot for my phone. Like it was like too like staticky or whatever, and it was like skipping. So I'm gonna go buy one of them live view packs. Fucking like the news uses.
Yeah.
Hook them up to that. We appreciate you, but a lot of us are between Zoom meetings and we don't like it. I know I have probably over 100 Antifa chilling in my chat right now.
Can I get the fuck over here?
I know.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Antifa's in there, just come over here. Do whatever you want. We're going to stand by and watch. We're not going to touch you. Don't attack businesses, don't attack people. And we literally are going to just stand here and watch. We're not going to do anything.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's what I'm saying. It's getting kind of chilly out.
Actually warm for December.
Yeah, I know it's like 50 something. That's what I saw this morning. Jake, did you get a message about Rosa? No, I didn't. The plunger is already down. Fuck Antifa. You live in Antifa's heads. Rosa is on her way. Yeah, right. Rosa is live heading that way. Yeah, there's a lot of people in my chat though. They're like, "Damn, about fucking time we all stand up."
Somewhere around here.
Oh yeah, that's what a villain was saying.
She's here to dog.
how many Antifa are going to show up. If she's coming down here, she ain't going to be coming down here to hang out. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what she's going to be here for. He tucking her wiener. Oh, I was fucking giving hell to Anita last night. She's one of those transgender streamers. I was like, Anita, you tucking that wiener back? She was the only one so I found out that they like designate a streamer, okay, to stream their shit, because like it was no streamers allowed last night at ICE, or I think or maybe it was the night before. It was Friday night. Okay, no streamers allowed at ICE. So fucking Anita pulls her shit up and she's streaming. I'm like, okay, so how did you get in? How did you get in? Because she only films the ICE building. Yeah. Right. No, I get it.
Hey, if you guys come here and fuck shit up, we're gonna like have our cameras on free.
She is coming to see you though, Jake. Oh my fucking god, this is gonna be great. I wish Rosa would show up right now. Jake 1v1 me Rust? What are you talking about? Someone said Broza is a mother tucker.
Also, that's the tweet. Everybody that's going on there, talking to police, get that back.
Yeah, there's gonna be people. There's gonna be more people coming.
People's Rights Washington.
Good. We need more people. Because I think people are finally waking up. They're like, fuck, man. Like, she's talking about another 2 months again. And people that have businesses, I mean, good luck. Good fucking luck, dude.
Oh, now there's a new strain of coronavirus, apparently.
What?
Yeah. England UK shut down, because now there's a new strain of coronavirus. It won't be shut down forever.
It's literally going to be forever.
China invades here, and we have nothing to.
They literally are waiting for us to just collapse so they can pick up the pieces.
That's true, guys. There is a new strain of the coronavirus. And let me tell you,
Okay, I'm going to go over there.
it hasn't hit California yet, they're claiming, but there is definitely a new strain
I seen them
in Africa and abroad out that way.
Yeah, one of them's Willamette Watch. And Willamette Hate Watch. That's what it is.
Salem, Oregon.
He's the one with the gray mask.
What do you think, Ray,
He's
BLR family? Drop a comment below.